There's lots of debate about who's the greatest football player of all time. To me, there's only one winner, Cristiano Ronaldo. He's not only the top scorer in the history of football, but I think he's the guy that proves it's not just about talent, it's about work ethic. When I had dinner with him in Italy, over 4 hours, I just got a sense of the kind of guy he is. Unbelievably driven, incredibly focused, doesn't party, looks after himself, works out, trains every day, and just wants every day to get up and be the best in the world. And for many, many years, in my estimation, he has been. And you get your Messi fans, of course you do. There's only one Cristiano Ronaldo. The thing about vegans is they always look so miserable, don't they? They always look like what they really need is a good hot steak. And that's probably what they're all thinking. Because who would voluntarily want to be a vegan? It's so riddled with hypocrisy. The ones who say, well, I'm doing it to save the animals. Really? Because most of you drink almond milk, eat almonds and avocado. How do you think those get made? I'll tell you. By the slaughter of billions of bees in California every year, over a 5-week period. Billions of bees get killed so that vegans can have their almond milk and avocado. And yet they dare to lecture me about animal welfare? No, not having it. Cheer yourselves up and get a nice steak inside you, and we'll just pretend it never happened. I like Joe Biden personally. I think he's a decent man, but very sadly, I think what we're seeing is that he got the big job too late. He's about to turn 80, and his early tenure so far as president has been, frankly, a disaster. He comes across as somebody too old for the job, finds it all too much, I think. Certainly nothing like the firebrand senator he used to be in his younger days. I think that America's got real problems now with their economy, with the way they've handled the pandemic, with the division in the country, and he's doing nothing to solve these problems. And ultimately, America needs someone to come in and fix their big problems, as we do in our country. But I don't think Joe Biden's the guy. And you could see a situation where, if he carries on this badly, that Donald Trump could actually get re-elected. And if that doesn't give people pause for thought, nothing will. I think Facebook gets a bad rap. They've done some pretty ruthless commercial things and they deserve to be held account for it. I think they should treat themselves as a proper publishing platform with all the regulation that comes with that, which newspapers and television companies have. But I do think they've been an extraordinary social media platform that have also done a lot of good, which we never read about anymore. It's over 1 billion people, I think, now use Facebook. The way it connects families and friends around the world, I think, has been an amazing thing for the planet. Yes, there are problems with Facebook. Yes, it probably got too big too quickly and they've got to work out how to solve the problems. But I would say that more than not, it's a force for good. You know, one of the things that I really can't stand, and I apologise in advance to anyone who I may know who has one of these. If I could think of one immediately, Sharon Osbourne is going to be shouting at me for saying this. But people that carry little dogs around in handbags, that's not what dogs should be carried in. And if you've got a dog that small, get a bigger one. Nothing against little dogs, they look a bit ridiculous. When you see them in the street poking out of handbags, it's embarrassing.